And Daniel's presentation fits in perfectly with this. This effort by Chicago Wilderness to involve lots of people and leaving no child inside. In June, it's coming June 2010. Too many numbers, right? Wow. In 2010, we're going to take the initiative in sort of sponsoring this concept in this area. And as you can tell already, we have a lot to work with, really a tremendous amount to work with. And it's certainly important for the physical and mental health of everybody. We want to include seniors and veterans, senior citizens. I think there's something called a senior volunteer corps, where seniors can do volunteer hours and get paid but not really paid because that money sits aside for their grandchildren's college. Now, I don't know how far the government has gone on that, but I know at least the concept of it is in place. There's another thing called the Veterans Conservation Corps, and this is for, we're not talking about World War II vets, although we could be. We're talking about recent veterans coming back, feeling a little like, you know, how do I fit in here? How do I belong in any way? And they're being able to participate and kind of restore their souls, really. So they're sort of replacing and working restoration sites and kind of getting back into the normal activities. Okay, and AWLI will be there with his kayaks and canoes, right? There are also organized bicycle rides, including that one that's going to be celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Blues Brothers and other stuff. One of our organizations, the Calumet Environmental Ed Program from Field Museum, will be sponsoring a teachers conference to share the materials that Danielle shared with us, so that teachers can be a little bit more knowledgeable about the strong need to get kids outside. But I don't know. I look around here and I see people who might be a little bit older. Aren't we all kids at heart? Aren't we? So if we say, you know, leave no child inside, why should we need anybody inside, right? Shouldn't we all be out there?
Absolutely.
So thank you. Okay. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of the bigger picture in regard to CSI. I want to sort of bring this home with a case study. And we don't have Cassandra Cannon's photo up here, but we're going to try to get that for the next presentation on this. Out of Gary, with the United Urban Network, a new member wondering, like, you know, how does anything CSI has to offer fit in with her life and her needs? Because she's part of a grassroots organization that's taking on a colossal job of trying to do really good things in Gary. Well, she came to the Dunes Biowoods and looked at all the booths that were set up, many of them some CSI members, and met John Hayes from the Dunes Learning Center. And out of that conversation, the organization, the United Urban Network, had a meeting, and they used the Dunes Learning Center as a space for that meeting. She said the members who showed up were like kids. It was getting dark, and John's talking about all these lovely things that are outside. It's too late to go outside. And the member said, forget that, we're going out. And so they enjoyed themselves. They actually immersed themselves in what the dunes had to offer. So there was that immediate experience that was very good. Okay. In addition to that, she has one member that works with troubled young men and said, we're bringing our kids out here to the dunes. And they can do that now. They have the link that they need for that. Also, there are church organizations that are members of Cassandra's group, and they're bringing their members out also for it. So, we sort of giving you the larger picture, right? Of all these things that are going on and head spinning stuff. And then this case study, which shows you at the very grassroots level how some of the things that CSI is involved in can benefit. That's it.
Question.
Oh, were there any questions? Okay, you want a copy of this though, right? This will keep you busy from now until January. Then you get a new one.
I did have some
But
left
it's
over.
4 months. But for any of the new things, just